What's going on, guys? Today we are going to be talking about Modern Warfare multiplayer, and in all honesty, multiplayer, the full reveal hasn't happened yet. We're waiting for that. August 1st it comes out, and I really can't wait because this game looks beautiful. I mean, graphic wise, it looks like nothing else. Now, obviously the UI and everything has been tweaked to sort of, you know, be a little bit different, and obviously they've modernized it and made it more modern looking because of the name of the game and everything like that. They're trying to basically do a modern warfare type shooter and make everything look realistic to today. So to modern era and to modern times, rather than going back and remastering a Modern Warfare title or anything like that. They've gone back and said, right, what was Modern Warfare really about from the start? And they've gone and taken that, and now they have a game that looks this good, that's Call of Duty, that has a lot of additional mechanics and different things that they've added to the game. In all honesty, I'm excited to see what the actual multiplayer is going to entail, because I really want to get my hands on it. I want to play, I want to see what it's like. This 2v2 mode doesn't really interest me too much. However, it gives you a look at the loadouts, it gives you a look at what's possible and different things, and it also shows quite cool animations and stuff that I think in montages are going to look really, really cool. Like the RPG thing that comes up, if you got, you know, the sniper, when you know, every time you get a clip with a different sniper, you would show that sort of animation at the beginning of the game and like fade it in, and I've got loads of ideas obviously, but it looks good. The game looks really smooth, it looks really good. A lot of people have said it looks clunky and slow. Well, in a 2v2 mode, it is going to look slow, because you've got to play a 2v2 multiplayer match quite slow if you want to win the game. And these guys weren't exactly being, you know, the slowest players. I mean, the example that just happened there was one of the fastest rounds we saw. The rounds weren't lasting very long, but it just felt slow because there's only two players and they only had one life. It wasn't like a team deathmatch where you keep coming back to life and you can just keep going head to head, head to head. If one guy dies, your team is at a disadvantage, so that would slow the pace of the game down quite significantly. So for me, I'm not really a big fan of the search and destroy, one life and that's it sort of modes. Although something like Infected is pretty cool. I hope that they bring back a lot of the fan favourite game modes, including some new ones, and really mix it up. But my opinion on this game so far, it looks nice, the graphics are impressive, the way the UI looks is quite clean, quite nice. A lot of people have been comparing it to Battlefield and Rainbow Six Siege. Put a screenshot of this next to a screenshot of Battlefield and Rainbow Six Siege. It really does not look that similar, in my opinion. This game looks more like Call of Duty Ghost and Modern Warfare Remastered had a baby. That's what it looks like to me, because you've got the really clean graphics of Infinite Warfare, but then with the rustic and nostalgic feeling and all the dust of everything of Modern Warfare. You've got a really up-to-date game, but that still feels grungy and nostalgic. That's sort of what they've gone for, from what I can tell. And I quite like it. I quite like the way it looks. I quite like the way that the game seems to handle and stuff. Yeah, it's going to take a little bit of getting used to. But for me personally, I would much rather have to, you know, sit around and say, I'm going to have to get used to it, rather than being like, oh, it should just be the same Call of Duty as Call of Duty has always been. Because as Prestige Key said in one of his videos, when, as COD fans, you know, a lot of people will say, oh, it's just a copy and paste. It's just a copy and paste. This game looks nothing like any other Call of Duty, really. I mean, like I said, I compared the graphics to Infinite Warfare and Modern Warfare Remastered having a baby, but in another way, they've stepped it up another level with the way the engine works and everything now. It looks like we're going to get better frame rates with better graphics, and then the realisticness, the guns are very, very realistic. and the way that you move around the map with them weapons and everything like that has also been taken to that next level, making it more real and giving you a more visceral feeling of what it would actually be like to be a soldier in the game. That's what I get from this. That's what I think they're trying to get across. Now, obviously we don't know about the characters and stuff in multiplayer and the way that things work like that. But for me personally, I'm hoping for characters like Soap and all that to be playable in the multiplayer. Is it gonna happen? No idea. But, you know, it looks like in a few ways, this game is gonna be one of those games that people are either gonna love or they're gonna hate. And I'm really hoping that when the trailer comes out for the multiplayer on August 1st, everyone changes their opinion. Because this was not the way to reveal this game, in my opinion. I don't think this did anything for anyone but the competitive scene and the people that stream, the people that make videos like myself, who have a lot of time on their hands that could set up tournaments and stuff like that. I think it's going to be great for little competitive tournaments and streamers who want to interact with the fans, but they'd set up like a, I don't know, 20-man tournament, and whoever wins a prize, you know, sort of thing. It would be really interesting for interactions with other people, and the way that the game is handled will definitely see how that goes. Hopefully the lobby making system and everything else is good and in place. Hopefully the leaderboards are there from the start and everything like that, because to me, that sort of stuff is what's going to make the difference in the end. It's going to make people want to play the game. It's going to make people want to come back, and that's what I'm hoping that this game is going to do from the start, is grab your attention, grab your, you know, what you want to do and everything like that, and basically make it so every time you come home from work or school at night, you literally come in and just want to get your hands on this game. You don't want to do anything else, but you want to come back and play the game. Like the Modern Warfare 2 and Black Ops 2 days, where you could not put the controller down. You were sad about having to go for your tea, or, you know, having to have food or go to bed, because all you wanted to do was play the video game. And I really want this Call of Duty to be that. I want this Call of Duty to grab people. I want this Call of Duty to be that game that people don't want to put down. To be that game that people really are looking forward to getting their hands on again and playing every day, night, and every chance that they get. Because at the moment, Black Ops 4, Modern Warfare Remastered, and all them other games, there's not that many that I would actually go back and play. And I mean, Black Ops 4 right now is probably the only reason I'm playing it is the new DLC has just come out. If it wasn't for the new DLC and me getting the locals luckily out of a supply drop that I earned in the game, somehow I managed to get one. If it wasn't for that, then I really don't think that there would be much motivation for me to play that game. And that is something that I'm really a bit upset about, because I wanted Black Ops 4 to be good. I wanted Black Ops 4 to be that game. And everyone says it every year about the Call of Duty that comes out. Maybe this is the one to bring it back. And I've never really said that phrase. Not very often. And with Modern Warfare, I think it has a chance. Just because of the name alone, people will give this game a chance. So if they get it right on release, I think it's going to do very well. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Leave your comments and feedback down below, and I will talk to you guys in the next one. Don't know what kind of video it's going to be, but we'll see you very soon. Peace.